Shalom, all praises, glory, and honors to Yahweh Basham Yahushai. Bahasham Rakha, Kodasham, double honors to the apostles, and to the elders of Great Millstone, peace and salutations to the elect. This is James 5 precept, short and spicy, and eating to the point. And I'm your brother Makolat from the Great Millstone Jamaica camp, with a lesson here to feed the potential elect through the spirit and power of Yahweh Basham Yahushai. Now, I want to do another piggybacking of the video that I did about Prince William being in Jamaica. And he had made a couple of statements, yeah. And he had made a couple of statements, and the Jamaica Gleaner had highlighted 3 of them, which I want to expound on at this very moment. And another thing, what I've noticed is that they ain't wearing no goddamn mask. When Babs Grange is in their mask, I haven't seen them in any goddamn mask, man. Which shows there's levels to things, you know. And basically he's a lower level. He's on a lower level to certain men, you know, but nevertheless, he's on the forefront, you know, being high. So I want to read these quotes and, you know, grab me a scripture and close out, you know, for the edification of the elect. So this is from the Gleaner. It says, I strongly agree with my father, the Prince of Wales, who said in Barbados last year that the appalling atrocity of slavery forever stained our history. And you can when I read stuff like this, man, it's just the scriptures I'm seeing playing out before my eyes, man. Which you're gonna get the scriptures to show that, you know, yeah, the scriptures ain't wrong, man. The scriptures are on point. Their history has been stained. Remember words such as manifest destiny that they have been using over the past centuries. You know, it's manifest destiny to take down the American Indians, to try the Reubenites and the Gadites in America. It's manifest destiny to bring us forth into captivity, the so-called Negroes, man. You know, to keep us under your feet. And now it's biting your asses real hard. You know, and we're gonna show you, man. No, it says another number 2, he says, I want to express my profound sorrow. Slavery was abhorrent and it should have never happened. And if it had never happened, you would have never been in the position that you are. Yeah? But it was prophesied for us to be slaves under you, that at the last end, you may be slaves under us, the Israelites. It should have never happened. What they're basically seeing is their power being taken away from them. There's a whole lot of shit happening in the earth, and they have a strong reminder, the prophets, of what's to come. So they've been seeking unto witches and warlocks for counsels, and guess what? It's not looking good, you know. And the third one, it says, we are forever grateful for the eminent contribution that this generation and their descendants have made to British life, which continues to enrich and improve our society. How did Britain, not just London, Britain became wealthy? See, so-called West Indian Negroes and so-called Nigerian and Ghanaian, and we built that bitch, man. You know, the Windrush era, we build this society. You're grateful, and we can't even afford to get sick. You check, cause I speak the brother Rakayakwam, he's in the London camp, basically the Ella in the London camp. And basically I've spoken to him, and in speaking to him, basically he was showing me that, you see all them Birmingham and all these places that like the dancehall artists and regular artists would sing about, like it's a glorious place. They're like slums, man. You know? Jake, old people dwell there. In the slum area. But you know, old people were the sort of the earth who would make something out of nothing, really, you know? So that's what really happened to our people. But, you know, nevertheless, your time to rule is coming to an abrupt end. All of you, from the elites, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, all of you, time to rule is coming to an abrupt end. And it's not going to be nice, man. It's not going to be you're just gonna give us your gold and your silver and call it a day at any way, shape, or form. No, you're gonna go into slavery, and there's nothing any of these simple fools that will sympathize with you can do about it. Because guess what? The Lord ain't like silly men. We have drunk enough that cup. As a matter of fact, let me get that. I think that is not Jeremiah 49. Jeremiah 49 verse 12. It says, as a matter of fact, verse 10, it says, but I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. He see the spoil, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. Yep. It says, leave thy fatherless children, I will preserve them alive, and let thy widows trust in me. For thus said the Lord power, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup, have surely drunken, and although he that shall altogether go unpunished, thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. So now is your time. We have drunken of it, being the sons and daughters of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. We have faced all the hardship, the ridicule, the different sicknesses and diseases. We have been plagued all day long, even our dreams. Even in our dreams, we are being plagued. And at this very moment, your higher Echimon, your higher ups, they're still having meeting summits right now how to further enslave our people and to keep us under high, excruciating, sophisticated bondage at this very moment. So there's no apology that you can give the Lord, and there's no apology that you can give his servants, man. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. That's where we're taking this thing, man. That's where we're bringing this thing. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. And we're not going to do it of ourselves. We're not going to do it of ourselves. It's the Lord that's going to do that. The Lord is going to be the one to put your asses down and to drag your asses in slavery, man. The Lord is going to do that, and he's going to do it by the hands of his people, Israel, as a matter of fact. That is Ezekiel chapter 25, if I'm not mistaken. Ezekiel 25, I think it's verse 13. All right. Ezekiel 25 verse 13 says, therefore thus said the Lord power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it. Right? And Edom today is Babylon the Great, America. And how he's going to cut it off? By the means and ways of missiles, man. That's their land now, Edom. It says, and I will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Timan, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord. So this is the Lord's anger. This is not our anger. Because, if it had been for us, we would be in Stockholm syndrome, being sympathizing with the captor. Yeah? If you don't know the word, look it up. Stockholm syndrome. We've been suffering on that shit for centuries, man. Master, we sick, master, we sick. Yeah? But that shit is done, man. That shit is over. That shit is through. Yeah? Now I wanna play this. I don't know if I'm gonna get a hit, so I'm gonna try, Listen to this.
Dear white people, that thing that we're feeling in our neck right now, that inability to breathe or swallow, and everywhere we turn, we're slapped in the face with how horrible we are, that's called the tides of motherfucking change. Don't run from it, because it's going to find you. No matter what crevice you go and hide in, no matter what bed of a person of color you go and try to pretend that you're in love with, or how many children that are non-white you spew out of your vagina, it's coming for you. I firmly and 100% am ready to embrace it. I've been waiting for this, patiently waiting. What's happening right now, white people, is that we're choking on our own supremacy, our own fragility, and our own fucking privilege. Fucking sucks, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, right?
Dear white people.
Dear white people. I think I should call this video Dear White People. Yeah, you're choking on your white supremacy. At the end of the day, so-called white supremacy, which you ain't white, you're the devil. So-called white supremacy will be no more, and it will be the supremacy of the Israelites. Yeah? That's gonna be the supreme people on planet Earth under Yahushai. You know, as it is written, the meek shall inherit the earth. You're the devil, man. You ain't gonna inherit shit but worms and licks cross your backs and stuff like that. You know? So anyway, I'm gonna close off with this scripture here. Job chapter 20, verse 4 says, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. It says, though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own shit. Yeah? They which have seen him shall say, where is he? Because you see, this high esteem that people of planet Earth have towards this man now, yo, as high as it is, it's gonna low a double that, man. You know, you're gonna look like lobsters out in the field, literally looking like looking like lobsters out in the field, you know, working hard, you know, whip across your backs constantly, right? It says, he shall flee away as a dream and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. Because rulership, you're about to be pulled out of rulership, just as she's saying. And she's saying that she's embracing it. Oh, you're embracing shit. You think you're embracing it. You think you're waiting for it. Because you haven't seen it as yet. You think that our people, you know, that was the most cruel thing that can ever happen. The scripture says you're going to be given into the hands of a cruel Lord. And you're going to, as the scripture says, you know, you're the vessel, you know, of dishonor. Yeah? You're the vessel of dishonor. Meaning, guess what? You're going to face some hard times, man. Because you're the vessel of dishonor. Right? Fitted to be destroyed, man. There's a scripture, made to be taken and destroyed. A brute beast, made to be taken and destroyed, man. Right? It says, where was that? It says, the eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. His children shall seek to please the poor. So that's why you have William coming here talking shit. Oh, we regret that. You're gonna please the Israelites, man. And it does as the lady said that, look, it doesn't matter how much non-white baby want to spill out your vagina, at the end of the day, the judgment of the Lord stands, man. And it will come. Lo and behold, it will come. And there's nothing any of us can do to stop that, man. Nothing. Right? It says, his children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. His bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it, and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth, yet his meat in his bowels is turned, it is the gall of asp within him. He hath swollen down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly. So you see all them treasures, all them gold, all them silver, all the resources that they have. Guess who's going to get them? The Israelites, man. And everything that's happening now is leading up to that point. That all the riches that he has, we're going to get them. All the riches that Russia have, we're going to get them. All the riches that London has, you know, Britain in general, all the riches that you Edomite countries have, we're going to get them. Because guess what? It's rightly ours. You have stolen from our people. You know, you have destroyed, plundered the earth, you know. You have robbed nations. All nations going to go into captivity. But you're going to get it the worst, man. You're going to get it the worst because you're the goddamn devil. Right? He says, he shall suck the poison of asp. The viper's tongue shall slay him. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter. Because you're going to... you're gonna be fed with guts, man. Lamb guts and shit. You're gonna be drinking fine wine and, you know, you're gonna be fed with guts. and licks across your backs, you know? Slavery, boy. That's what you're going in, man. Hardcore slavery. And as I said, there's nothing anybody can do to stop that because it's prophecy. We had to go through it, man. And we have drunk that cup, even the dregs, man. Now it's your time to drink that, and he drink the dregs. And it's going to be double. Double, double. And as it is written, it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. And you're going to see that for yourself, man. You're going to know that you ain't special, and you was just set up from the beginning to be the vessel of wrath fitted for destruction. Anyway, I think that's my point, you know. Hope that this lesson has been an edifying one. Shalom.